Joel, it's been a bit of an up and down start to the season, but the game on Sunday was definitely the lift we needed to kick on from there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We needed to fix some things. And I think in the past we've probably rested some players for a game like that, but the way we've been travelling, I think everyone wanted to play, which is a good thing. And hopefully we've gone out and we've sorted some stuff out and we can put it into practice on Sunday against Bradford.
Yeah, it was a good way to bounce back. I thought we were pretty professional and handled the challenge of it pretty well. Obviously they can be tricky games against championship teams, and particularly spirited championship teams, and I thought Doncaster were very much that way, though you can see why they've been successful in recent times in the championship, and they made us earn every point that we scored there the other day. And whilst the scoreline was, I won't say flattering to us, but it looked one-sided. It was far from that during the match. We had to work very hard, and they made us work very hard to keep them from scoring as well. So, yeah, pleased with the overall performance, and it was good for us.
And what's it like to be in the next round of the Cup? We've got another tough encounter against Bradford in the quarter-finals. It's a while off yet, but what are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, it's good. It's obviously it's good to get in the next round, and we've drawn Bradford, and we've got to play them this weekend, and hopefully we can use that as an intro to we're going to do the same trip up there in a few weeks. So hopefully we've got some players back on board. We've got a few injuries at the moment. Hopefully we can get a few people back on board, some people playing well, a bit of consistency, and have a bit of a run from here, both in the league and in the cup.
Yeah, we've obviously got Bradford this week, and we need to take care of that in Super League. And I think one of the benefits of playing Bradford this week in the Super League will give you a good look at their ground. We've got the away draw in the cup as well, and it is quite different, the Bradford ground. It's on the racetrack and around it, and the corners slope up, and Bradford are very good at playing their home advantage there, because they know how to use the slopes and for their kicks, and just their awareness of their own ground is a huge advantage. But yeah, we'll be going over there to concentrate on Super League this week. They've had a very spirited win on the weekend. They were 16 points down and come back and took control of that game against a team that's come into some form in the Catalans. And so they're a spirited squad, and they've shown that over a number of years now that they can bounce back and they're resilient.
We mentioned Bradford up this week. They've had a bit of a mixed start to the season and a few difficult times, but put in a really good performance against Catalan at the weekend.
They did. It's a performance that can bring a team back together. They've been struggling a bit. They had a big score put on the week before against Wickham, and be down 16-0 and to fight back. It's a game that a team will get confidence from. So we know that, and we're going to go up there and try and combat that and start well, and hopefully go up there and get the job done.
I know it's early in the week, but how have preparations been going for this Sunday?
It's pretty good. It's we had a bit of a longer turnaround, especially after the Easter break, where you get a couple of games in a couple of days. So everyone's pretty relaxed and everyone's looking forward to playing. So the last league game we had was against Cass, and we want to go out there and try and rectify what happened in that game, and they get back into winning ways in the league. And we've got an opportunity over the next month, 6 weeks to claw some points back and climb up that table, and hopefully it starts this weekend.
Are there any expected back this week, or is it still a couple of weeks for most of them?
We've got Joel Monaghan back, who probably could have played last week, but the experience for Brad Wire was an opportunity for Michael to have a break and freshen up. But Brad, I thought, was fantastic, and good experience for him to play in the first team. We could have Ben Harrison back this week as well. He's been cleared of any break in his wrist, and he's missed the game last week, but we might have him available for this week. But after that, hopefully we've got Stefan not too far away, and maybe Richard Myler not too far away, maybe Simon Grix not too far off, and also Ben Westwood. So the one that remains the longer term is Paul Wood, who will be out for some time after having his bicep operated on. And but yeah, there's some good times coming ahead with in terms of injuries, hopefully.